Enlightenment isn't a personal gift. Heavenletter number 5769. September 10, 2016. What if today you had realized enlightenment? How do you think you would feel? Most likely, you would expect to be thrilled. At the same time, let me say that there is no certain way that enlightenment has to feel like or appear like. It's possible that you will not even notice. It is even possible that you have not noticed. It's possible that what you associate with enlightenment is not your experience. You may not experience enlightenment the way you thought you would. You expected something amazing, and, yet, you still seem to be as you always were or thought you always were. You may not experience this great change with the bright colors you have been waiting for with all your heart. You know, dear ones, life always presents itself to you, yet life does not always present itself to you in the ways you expect. Remember this, enlightenment does not have to always appear as a rapturous experience. Enlightenment may not be what you expected. It may not feel momentous to you. Enlightenment could even make you weep, not for joy, and yet weep you know not why. Alas, you wonder what is the matter with you because you do not find yourself jumping for joy. You may have been sure that you would experience enlightenment as an out-of-this-world experience, and now you experience its realization as an experience of the world. The thing to remind yourself is that enlightenment is not a medal pinned on your chest. Enlightenment rather is something you hold in trust for the benefit of the world. It is not intended as a pat on your back. It is a reward, yet not a medal. It is an honor, yet you may not feel enlightenment as an honor or as anything at all, for your enlightenment is not on behalf of you. It is on behalf of the world. You want to feel stupendous, yet you may feel rather nonplussed. You want to feel ecstasy, and, yet, you may not. The presence of enlightenment isn't personally gift-wrapped for you. As you seek enlightenment, your seeking is for enlightenment and not a far-out experience of enlightenment. Do you see the difference? Old habits linger. It is not for you to expect a definitive change to your physical and personal experience of life on earth. You are rising above yourself. You are rising to your true self. Your personal experience is not the purpose of enlightenment. You are more like a byproduct of enlightenment. One of the attributes of enlightenment is that you are on an even keel. You may not experience great highs. Nor may you experience the low roads so clearly either. The contrast may not be so startling. Become silent, and you may notice the quietness of oneness enveloping you. You will notice the oneness that surpasses excitement. A high may not excite you any longer. To be excited requires contrast. When you are already stirred, you don't have to keep the boiling on high. You may be comfortable with evenness. A smooth path is not dull, nor does it go up and down as if your spirit is a sword you wield. A peacekeeper is not usually astonishing nor astonished. As a peacemaker, you wield peace and love. You are a fount of peace and love, and so your life flows. Old habits die hard. You have a habit of firm inviolable expectation. You may also have a habit of feeling disappointed. You win the top prize and wonder where your new self is, after all. You wonder where the exaltation you seek is waiting. You do not yet see yourself as a wonder creature in front of you to be amazed at. Thrills may subside in favor of the elemental life of service you give now. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org